And of course, we've been talking about Star Wars, but of course, look, I must let you go. But look, I do this, I chat. Poor people haven't got time to even go and do anything else. But look, before we go, you've got a bit of an orange Dalek?
Right, yeah, Orange Blend.
What's his name, Orange Blend?
Orange Blend. So, yeah, we'll have to definitely talk about him. He came out of a project that I put together when I returned to Melbourne. It was just on the cusp of the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, and it was a big event a few years ago, and I realized it definitely is the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, but it's also the 50th anniversary of the Daleks. And as a little boy watching Doctor Who with my family, because that was the only thing that was on at 6 o'clock apart from the news, I always thought they were a lot cooler than the Doctor. So kind of a little bit of basically just playing into my own desires of having my own Dalek. We built him and built a project around Orange Blend. Think of it, he was literally my roommate, so we call the project My Roommate is a Dalek. He's more popular on Facebook than I am, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but has he got his... What? Has he got his own Facebook page?
He's got a number of Facebook pages.
What? Orange... Hang on. I have to check what Orange Blend as a friend...
Orange Blend. That's him. Orange Blend.
But if I request him as a friend, do you think he might say yes?
Not only will he say yes, he will bother you all the time. But he's retired, which is really nice. I mean, you know, he kind of like, the story behind that is that I had a room to rent and he kind of basically moved in. Doesn't work too much right now, so I can't get rid of him because he owes me too much back rent. He's retired. He loved the Earth so much that when the Daleks couldn't actually invade and take over the planet, he just retired here.
But how big is he? Is he as big as a normal Dalek?
He is, definitely. We actually built him that he could walk around the streets under his own power and be fully functional.
In the street?
Yeah.
Do you take him out?
Yeah, we do.
We don't.
We do.
You don't.
Again, very similar to the same thing with Star Wars. People connect with these sort of characters. I had a young lady who jumped out of her car to run across the street to take a photo, and we kind of looked in horror as her car was rolling down the street. So we kind of said, "You better get your car. We're not going to go anywhere." So yeah, he is not only just a Dalek, but he has his own personality and his own friends, and we take him out once a year to go and say hello to everyone, and then sometimes he bugs me just to go down to 7-Eleven to get the Slurpee, and that becomes an event in its own right.
Oh, this is so much fun. Look, we're going to be chatting again and finding out more. Now, as soon as I get home today, I'm going to be onto the Facebook and...
You know, we should see this as a bit of a test. I know how many friends he's got right now because I'm a little bit like his secretary. So let's see how many people will join up and see the adventures of Orange Blend.
Oh, yes, after our conversation today.
Well, look, you know, he's bugging me about taking him to see the Star Wars film.
Oh.
So he's a bit of a cinemaphile himself. So people will go crazy if you may see him walking around into a cinema.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Him having a seat there.
He's looking at me right now, kind of flashing his ears at me, getting very excited. So.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, look, we have to join in. And, of course, my son Dale, he's got the canine.
That's
look,
right.
We could have an absolute party here at Gippsland FM 104.7.
Yeah, we'll have to see whether or not we can get the doctor to turn up as well.
Oh, we could get one of the doctors. Which one would I like?
Yeah, I think you know them better than I do. So.
Well, I've spoken to so many of them.
Definitely.
Gil, look, I'm going to let you go. Thanks very, very much for the chat today.
Fantastic. And we'll talk again, and we'll talk cinema, we'll talk Hollywood, we'll talk Daleks if you want.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Gil.